BNB Chain led the weekly active user rankings with 17.2 million users. The list shows where activity is concentrated, but it also warns viewers not to treat user count as price proof. Altcoins Most Active centers on weekly active user data across major blockchains and protocols, led by BNB Chain, Solana, and Tron. The first thing to separate is the trigger from the consequence, because the same event can affect users, traders, companies, or regulators in different ways. In this case, the pressure is specific. For crypto viewers, the ranking is useful because it separates chains with live user activity from chains that rely mostly on narrative. That gives the story a clear reason to watch without turning it into a prediction. The anchor is not a mood shift, it is BNB Chain ranked first with 17. The confirmed details are concrete. BNB Chain ranked first with 17.2 million weekly active users and 2.5% 30-day growth. Solana ranked second with 10.2 million users and 8.2% growth. Tron ranked third with 6.8 million active users and 6.4% growth. Those pieces matter together because one fact shows the event, another shows the context, and another shows why the market or user reaction was not random. A broad crypto audience does not need heavy jargon here. It needs to know which actor changed behavior and which part of the system now carries more pressure. The mechanism is straightforward. Weekly active users measure network interaction, not necessarily unique long-term adoption, revenue quality, or token demand. Ethereum had 2.8 million weekly active users and was down 22.3%. In plain English, the mechanism is the path between the headline and the real-world effect. If that path is weak, the story fades quickly. If that path is strong, the event can influence liquidity, access, trust, compliance, custody, or infrastructure beyond the first reaction. Timing also matters here because Solana ranked second with 10. That context can make the same development more sensitive than it would be in a quiet market. The affected group is not the same in every story. For crypto viewers, the ranking is useful because it separates chains with live user activity from chains that rely mostly on narrative. Say Network and Polygon showed larger declines at 54.5% and 27.3% respectively. This is why the strongest reading depends on the exact channel of pressure. For some stories, that channel is exchange access. For others, it is a balance sheet, a court filing, a wallet movement, a bridge, a vault, or a central bank signal. Here, the important channel is tied directly to weekly active user data across major blockchains and protocols, led by BNB Chain, Solana, and Tron. The unresolved part is narrow but important. The dataset does not explain whether the activity came from payments, bots, DeFi, gaming, wallets, or short-lived incentives. Altcoins Most Active should not be treated as proof of the final outcome until the missing piece becomes visible in public behavior, filings, product terms, wallet movement, or market data. That distinction protects viewers from reading too much into one move, while still respecting the fact that the move can have real consequences. The market should learn more from whether high-ranked chains keep user growth, while lower-ranked networks recover activity without incentive spikes. The practical close is to track the observable signal that matches this exact story. If the signal appears, the event can move from initial reaction into a clearer market or user consequence. If it does not appear, the story may remain limited to positioning, operational changes, legal pressure, or short-term sentiment. If Altcoins Most Active keeps developing, that signal will show whether the event becomes a lasting shift or a short-lived market reaction.